Check this out.
Bollywood superstars.
All set? Let's go.
Sitting here today, when you look back, what do you think you have learned from your past relationships?
I think every relationship has been a preparation for your final destination. I have learned a lot of things from my relationships, be it from my past relationship or from my friends. I have picked up and learned the best from it. And the rest, if it doesn't work out, that is God's wish and that is destiny, which I have completely learned and come to terms with, that it's completely based on destiny.
Right. And has your take on romance and love changed with time? How do you look at it today?
I think that differs from person to person, because love and romance is something that I think it comes naturally to you when you're in love with someone. And I'm very passionate. I'm an extremely passionate human being. I'm passionate about films, about my food, about my work, about my relationships. I think that's why I think I'm just fiery. It's because of the passion I have in me. And as long as I'm honest in what I'm doing, whether it's in my love and romance or whether it's in my films, I think I'm just happy with all the choices that I've made. And change is inevitable. And sometimes the change is for the better.
Right. So would you say that you have changed and mellowed with time and looking at things differently?
No, I'm still a moofat on the set. If I don't, I'm but I'm in a sense I have fun. If I want to say something, I'll say it. Yeah, I guess I have learned to, because the media also has become so intrusive that now we have to learn to, there's no choice.
Right.
I think it's just maturing and time.
Right.
And also people understanding me better.
Sure.
And appreciating me for the fact that I've been honest. I'm glad people are now applauding that, because the best way to be is to be honest to yourself. That's the only way you'll come across honest on screen. I completely believe that.
Absolutely.
If you're honest to yourself, you'll be honest on screen.
Right.
There are some performances of actors that I just don't feel convincing that people are applauding, which I feel is just so fake.
Right.
Because I feel that you're not being honest to yourself. The fact is that I just feel that if you're honest to yourself, you're honest on screen, because you can only be true to your character and true to yourself because you bring upon your real life experiences in them. And that's how you connect with the audience and they feel it's real.
Sure.
And that's what I've learned over the times. And so I would just be just be honest.
Right.
This is the only mantra to survive, really.
So, you turned vegetarian, of course, during your last relationship with Shahid, and you kind of stuck to it, right? So, has it been difficult?
Not at all. The fact that I've still stick by it and I'm still doing it, in spite of me being with a man who's a hardcore non-vegetarian, who at every given step would be eating his steak and, his roast chicken.
Right.
As an Englishman that he is. But the fact is that I would never. I did it completely out of something that I believed in. It's a book I read and I completely believe in that. And I will always, remain the fact and remain this vegetarian that I am, is because it's purely out of my choice. Nobody's put a dagger on my head to do that.
Sure.
And I don't know, I think I've carried it forward with grace and I want to do that. I've learned something from Shahid and that's something that Saif appreciates. And in fact, Saif always tells me that, listen, if you go back now to being a non-vegetarian, I don't know, I'll lose faith in you as a person, because I've travelled the world with Saif and he sat across thousands of tables across from me and I've stuck to my french fries even if I have to put on a kilo on my scale, but I would not go for the roast chicken.
Right. So do you think going vegetarian also kind of changed your body type?
I think it's a mix of that as well as a lot of yoga.
Right.
And I am very good with my food, as you can see. I used to be better also with my food. Now I think I've become quite lenient. Also, I don't know, I think yoga has just changed my personality. So I eat right, I eat healthy. I think everybody's mantra should be to, eat healthy and stay fit, yeah. You don't have to starve yourself.
Right.
It's just about eating right, and that's what I want to do.
Sure.
And I'm happy to just be the size I am.
Sure. So talking of changes, has Saif ever tried to change anything about you?
Not at all. Not at all.
Right. And of course Saif has many good qualities, but if you have to tell me one unique quality that sets him apart, what would it be?
And Saif is a kind of person that, if he really didn't believe in a script and if I was the actress in the film, he would say that, listen, I don't believe in your subject.
Right.
he's so honest to the point that, sometimes I feel that I get scared when I'm with Saif. I'm like, Saif, the person is coming to know that you don't want to talk to that person. He's like, but I don't want to waste my time. I'd rather, read my book.
Right.
He's really like that. So,
Saif was pretty much being tagged as this, eternal bachelor, so on and so forth, and then you happened and things changed. So what does he have to say about that?
Saif Ali Khan is actually the guy who's always wanted to be single all his life, run away from relationships, run away from commitment. He always tells me, he's like, you're actually the only girl that I really wanted to commit to.
That's really sweet. Tell me, you come across as an inherent nurturer. Where does that come from?
I don't know. I think I'm just like maybe a superwoman who just kind of understands that in a relationship you have to learn to give, to get.
Right.
Is what I know. And I think it just comes naturally. It's just something that, I think it's in me, even not only to Saif. I think it's like even if someone comes to my house or someone who comes to meet me, I like to make everyone feel comfortable.
Right.
I think that's just a trait that's been with me since I've been like a child. I like to talk to people. I like them to feel comfortable. That's just something in me.
Right.
And I think it's a nice, a woman should have that effect on her man. I think it's a compliment, yeah. At least she then knows a man is going nowhere.
Bollywood Superstars.
Superstar.